Okay. I'm working with Remy. She's got her prong collar. Not exactly the way I want to have it fitted, but as you can tell, not like before. She's still tugging here. Okay, look, whoop, give her a little leash bump. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Yep. Okay, so now she's not super tugging. More by my side. There you go. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Whoop. No. Whoop. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Yep. Follow me. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. Wait. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Already a big improvement. Yep. Nope. There you go. Good girl. Stay with me. Yep. All right. Much better already. Look at that. No. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, trying to get her to follow me and to stay with me. There you go. There you go. All right. All right, she's still tugging a little bit, but this is, you know, our first like 5 or 10 minutes with this collar. And like I said, I don't have it properly placed right now. This is kind of more of a trial run, I think. I was having trouble adjusting it and getting the prongs apart. They were like really stiff, and I don't know if I was using the proper technique to pull the links apart, but it was rather challenging. So I think tomorrow we're going to have a better idea what to do with the prong collar. But see, here I'm letting her pull me, but she's not tugging me like she used to. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Right there. Good girl. That's right. Good girl. All right. Nope. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. So normally she would take the treat and then immediately run way out in front of me. All 4 paws on the ground there. Yep. Nope. Stay. Good girl. Nope. Good girl. Oh. Yeah, much better. That's perfect, honey. Perfect. Oh. Yep. So I'm just giving her little teeny leash bumps, just to kind of correct us. And of course the little verbal command. No. 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 Good girl. Good girl. That's much better. Nope. Oop. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. So really, you know, keep an eye on the leash through this process. You know, we're going to have a lot more relaxed leash than before. Remember before the video I had her, she's just fully pulling me as hard as she can. Yesterday we had an incident where she saw a dog and was so highly reactive toward that dog that it took every bit of me, every bit of leg muscle and arm muscle. I had to keep her restrained. I'm not a weak guy, and she's a lot stronger, a lot more powerful than she looks. I believe she's got some type of, I think it's called an Alaskan elk hound in her. I don't know if that's where the power comes from, but here's the famous crosswalk that we've been working on. Okay, good girl. Yep, good girl. Stay with me. Let's see how this goes. It's their very first time with the prong collar. Look at that. Look at that. Just perfect. No tugging. She's a little ahead of me. That's because I've given her a little bit more leash than I probably should. But look at that. Perfect. That was perfect. Good girl. Good girl. That was perfect. No. Good girl. Oh my goodness, honey. Look at you. So much better. Yeah, so much better. Good girl. Look at that. You can tell she's even happier. Like I can almost tell, like just in her body language, the way she's looking at me, the way she's acting, she's a lot more in control. Ooh, this is the lawsuit waiting to happen. Look at all this ice. Excuse me. So where was I? So yeah, she looks happier. She, you know, she's under more control. Whoop. I got better. Whoop. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. So we're in this point right now where it's high risk, high reward. I mean, high risk, high reward. High reward for good behavior, because we're, you know, we've introduced new equipment, and you know, pretty much like I anticipated. Good girl, that this was going to basically rectify the problem we were having with the extreme pulling, with the reactivity toward the other dogs. We haven't seen another dog yet. That's going to be a true test. I'm also very confident in that I will be able to keep her properly under control and reduce that leash reactivity. Look at this. Look at her. And I'm kind of letting her come out in front a little bit more than she should, just so the camera can catch her. But what a difference. I mean, look at the leash. You know, we got the J shape going on. A little bit of tension here, but again, I'm controlling her basically with my index finger, my thumb. Boop. Yep, she picked up a scent. That's okay. No, good girl. So that, you know, right there, it's exactly what I want. When, boop, good girl. Yeah, good girl. She gets out ahead of me, she's gonna get the little leash bump correction. Good girl. Stay with me. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, much better, honey. Much better. Look at you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good girl, Remy. That's right, honey. You're awesome. Giving her tons of verbal praise. I'm gonna let her get out ahead of me. This is kind of you know, it's not really the best thing to do is to let her get out ahead of me, but right now, you know, we're baby stepping it. I'm just getting her used to the prong collar. Again, I need to take another prong out and get it properly fitted, but this has been a good introduction for her. This entire walk from beginning to end has been 100% more pleasant. You know, the prong collar is not causing any harm. It's not hurting her. There's no, you know, hearing any yelping or, you know, right? She look, and I'm not. Boop, just little teeny bump. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. 100% better. Yep, look at that Remy superstar. Prong collar. So hopefully the next time I make a video with the prong collar, I'll have it properly fitted, and I think we're going to see even more improvement. But just adding the prong collar, you guys know I'm a big fan of the slip lead, but the slip lead was just not effective with her. And that's, you know, that's going to happen. Sometimes the technique, you know, it might work for 99 dogs, but the 100th dog, you're going to have to try something different. And that was definitely the case here with Remy. She needed specialized equipment. And this equipment, this is going to completely change. Whoop, good girl. This is going to completely change how she behaves on the leash from now on. I mean, from this day on, it's a complete a transformation. I mean, look at this. This is the same dog that was pulling me with all the force she had, all the way down the sidewalk, all the way up the street and back. And now we're having a nice, gentle, pleasant walk. She responds to the leash bumps. Boop. Good girl. Look at that. Just perfect. Remy, look at you. All right, honey bunny. I love her. I get to see her twice a day, every day. You know, she's a walk client, but I've been doing training with her. I've been doing obedience with her. I want her to be able to properly behave for her owner and make them both happier together. So, wow, Remy prong collar video 1, I think, was a success. Even with the little imperfections here. she's still doing amazing. Amazing. I'm very proud. The Hermspringer prong collar is definitely a success. I'm 100% sold. I mean, I already was, but I knew that the prong collar was going to be the solution. I just needed to see it in action. Look at, again, look at, this is how I'm how I'm controlling Remy, with my finger and my thumb. That easy. Wow. Okay, me making another one. Good girl.